I really hope this lighting is good because I don't think I'll have time to film this again. Anyways, let me take this off because it's busy making noise. So I can tell you guys this tea. Hi Bunnies, I hope everyone is well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to another glimpse of my life and everything nice. Welcome to my visual diary. Today I have a story time of what happened to a 180,000 Rand loan for Indoda for a man, and I am finally ready to share it with you guys. I hope I do tell it well. Please be nice. This is literally my first story time. So yeah, let's get to it. So this story time got triggered by a movie I was watching, A Fall from Grace, if you've watched it. So, okay, this is what happened. Back in 2022, right, last year, I started... Wow, that is rude. I started seeing a guy because, I mean, why not? I was single, so I can date anybody I wanted to do. I started seeing a guy who was super nice, you know. He was nice. It was very nice, you know. I was like, okay, we can do this. So we met up for lunch. He came to my workplace because I am a working 9-to-5 girl, you know. I don't have time to meet during the day. It can only be after work. So if you cannot meet me after work, you need to come to me. So he came and we had lunch together, right? It was a quick 30 minutes. Took me to lunch. We bought Nando's. We bought takeaways actually. Went to Nando's, got takeaways, and I was like, I need to head back because I also had a meeting to prep for. Long story, right? Okay, so when we were going back to my workplace from Nando's, I asked him, how old are you? You know? And then he told me, I forgot, I'm very bad, sorry. I told me I forgot, I was like, okay. And then he asked me, how old are you? And I was turning 25 in a couple of days. I think I saw him on a Wednesday and I was turning 25 on Sunday, on the 10th of April last year, right, in 2022. And then he says, okay, let's do something nice for you. So he books me into a spa, right? I went to a spa in 4 ways. I was like, okay, he's feeling me, you know, let's see, you know. And then I went to the spa all by myself because also that weekend he was going away with his friends, and he says, I want you to enjoy this time all by yourself. I was like, okay, daddy, okay.
Minangazi. Hayi, iwishi. Engiphila njengamanje. Wishi.
Okay, daddy, you know, I'll go. And you got me a voucher. I went, it was beautiful. You know, I had the time of my life. It was on a Saturday when I went to the spa. And then on Sunday, it's my birthday. And then we had dinner. All right, we had dinner. I booked dinner at Fire Room somewhere. And then when I got there, he had gifts. He had nice things. You know, we had a good time. I was also feeling him. I don't want to lie. I was also feeling him. Not necessarily because of what he got me, but he seemed like a decent, nice guy, you know. So I was like, okay, we can try this, you know. We can try this together. Let's see where this puts us. So I was sitting there having dinner. He says, don't you want to go to Durban for your birthday? Go celebrate your birthday in Durban. I was like, well, I would love to. However, I don't have the funds to go to Durban. I don't have the budget to go to Durban. If you come with the budget, we are definitely going to Durban, right? He says, don't worry, I got you. Right there and then he books the flights, you know, so we can go to Durban. It was around month in April, right? I was like, okay, we're going to Durban. Durban it is. I got flew to Durban. I mean, I've been to Durban a couple of times, but not with a man. It was with my friends. Not with a man. Not being flew to Durban. It was happening for the first time. It felt special. What do you mean? This happens. I do my nails. I prepare myself. Durban. We also went with his friends. You know, he invited his friends because he says to me, I don't want you to be uncomfortable. Maybe if there's other people around, you'll be okay. I was like, thank you for being so considerate. Yes, you know, considering that we're new to each other. So the two friends got their own 2 girls as well. So it was 3 girls, 3 boys. Good. Had the best vacation ever. However, things went, you know, when he realized that he is not getting any bums because he spent so much money. He took me to the club. Champagne was flowing. Why is he not getting bums? He is entitled to bums because he's been spending on me. But I am not like that. I am not.
Hey, man, now we just arrived. Just relax. Just relax. Please, man.
Bums. If you wanted bums from the get-go, you should have just spoken to me. Let's see what we can work out. If I'm really feeling you like that, you know, I don't just go around giving bums. Fine. Devin, we came back. When we got back from Devin, he was different, if I can put it like that. Yeah. And then he wanted to be in control of my life, right? He wanted to know what I'm doing. I work from home, he knows. That's when I started a new job. In April, working from home. In May, working from home. And then if I was maybe to go to the office because of load shedding or whatever the reason is, which I did not discuss with him, he would be mad. He would be very mad. Like, why did you go to the office without telling me? Since when am I supposed to tell you everything? But anyways, we found our way around that. We were good. I would go to the office and be like, I'm coming by to see you. Okay, if you want to come, come. I don't have a problem with you because I'm not hiding anything, right? So the relationship was going, you know, it was okay. It was still honeymoon phase, I believe, right? Until one day, he started telling me about his money problems, right? I was like, oh, I am a simple 9-to-5 girl. I do not have the amount of money that you are asking me for. 180,000 for me at that time, it was a whole lot of money. If somebody was to give me 180,000, I don't know what I would do to that person. You know, it was a lot of money that I don't have. So how are we going to deal with this situation, Nalwena, since this is a relationship, since this is partnership? Yazi nizofela into engekho. Nizofela amanyala one day. Sizofela amasimba one day, into engekho. And then he says, I even went to the bank, because I was like, why don't you go to the bank to go ask for a loan, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, no, I already have a huge ass loan with the bank, because he's a tenderpreneur, business person, whatever, you know. And then he says to me, I'm waiting for my money. There's just a delay with my money. I should be getting my money in 2 months. In fact, I should have gotten it last week, Friday, but there's just so much delay, blah, blah, blah. If you have dated tenderpreneurs, businessmen, whatever the case is, people who work for themselves, you know this story. This line is very familiar. It is very known. It is, you know, I forgot to submit something. I'm waiting for my money. That should not come as a shock to you if you date tenderpreneurs. I was like, oh, I mean, I don't have this much money. You know, I do not have. What are your business friends saying? What are your business partners saying? You know, can't you get somebody to get the loan for you? I don't know. And then he says, why can't you get the loan for me?
Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
Excuse me? Hakautla?
Nkulunkulu, I ask it one thing, please. Celu sendele, uhlobisile lightning. Kill the bastard one time, Nkulunkulu ngiyacela mdala.
You wish, you movie. Hayibo, kuningi. It's good. There's a lot going on. Kuningi. So I say to him politely, I cannot get a loan for you. Sorry, because I don't think they would give me a loan. And then he says to me, you just got a car, right? I was like, you have an apartment. I was like, yeah, I do. So why wouldn't they give you a loan? If you just got a car now, it means that your credit score is good. So you can get 180,000 is not a lot of money, considering the car that you got. I was like, are you mumu? Are you stupid? Don't you know that when you get a car, you pay for it on a monthly basis? You can put up a deposit, yeah, but don't you know that you pay for it on a monthly basis? Me buying a car now, it doesn't mean that I have 500,000 to buy a car. It means I will be able to pay for it on a monthly basis. And when the banks reviews my documents and my stuff, they say, oh, okay, she can actually afford to pay for it. So what do you mean I got a car, I have money? Don't you know that people who have cars are broke? Don't you know that? But
Oh,
Mara bengiaphi monqwe. Bengiaphi uNkulunkulu wami omudimo rawulika.
Anyways, I didn't say that. I was like, I don't think I wanna. Also, I don't think I wanna get a loan, and I don't even wanna go there because I am just at the beginning of my career and I don't wanna be carrying loans, you know. Because why, guys? Why should I get a loan for a boyfriend I met 2 months back?
Oh, hey. Cha. To go is to see.
Please tell me. I'm Ali, you know. I'm not disputing the fact that he was spoiling me, he was spoiling me rotten, he was buying me everything. But why would I get a loan for somebody I met a couple of months back? Even if I was to get a loan for my sisters, for example, right? I want to sit in front of a lawyer. I want an agreement drafted. I want a repayment plan in place. You know, I want to do things officially so that somebody can be held liable for this loan that we are getting, okay? Okay, fine. That's where the problem starts, you know. Yeah, I've been doing good things for you, but you don't want to get a loan for me. I bought you this, I bought you that. I took you here, you drank this, you had this, but you don't want to give me a loan, you know. The money that I've spent on you is way more than 180,000. I didn't want to seem like an ungrateful bitch because I was raised well, you know. But also at the back of my mind, I was like, who asked you to buy me all those things? You can't tell me that you took me to a club and champagnes were flying. Have you ever seen me in a club? I went because you wanted to. I was like, let's do something different for your birthday. I went and it was good. You know, I'm not gonna say anything better. It was good. I enjoyed myself being there, but it is not something I needed. You needed to take me to a club, to feed your ego, to do whatever it is, you know, to make yourself feel good. I did not need that. I did not need any of that. Things go. Okay, fine. I was like to him, your friends, did you speak to them? He was like, yeah, someone is willing to give me 15, someone is willing to get me 30, someone is willing to get me this much, and I don't want any of that, you know. I don't want to be owing a whole lot of people small monies. But I was like, if you are saying that your business is in trouble right now, and there's like different people willing to pay to give you this much money, and you guys, all of them, can work out a reasonable repayment plan while your business is out of rescue. So why can't you take it? Because to me right now, it seems like the only option, because the bank doesn't want to give you money and you do not have any other money lying around somewhere. So why are you too proud to take money from like little monies to add up to get to where you want? Maybe if you get this little monies from your friends, it can actually get to 100,000 rand and it can help you somewhere, you know. And maybe the bank will be willing to give you maybe 80, 50, let's see, you know. I was like, nah, that's not what he wants. He doesn't want any of that. Now I should go to the bank and ask for a loan. They will give me because I have a good credit score. I don't have any debts and whatever. I was like, you don't know my debts. You do not know my debts. You have no idea of the life that I'm living. He was like, nah, but you're an okay girl. You're a 9-to-5 girl. You also work for a good company. You know, you can ask your boss to write you a letter of some sort to show that, nah, you will be able to pay back this money. I was like, look, I am willing to help you, you know, because you are my person. But 180 I do not have. Let me see how much I have, right? Come back to him and be like, okay, I can get you 10. I can get you 10. I know, guys, I know you're going to laugh and be like, 10,000, really? But 10,000 was a lot of money, okay, at that time. For me, I was like, I can get you 10. Let's get you 10. He was like, nah, he doesn't want 10. He wants 180,000. If maybe I can get him 100 or 80, he would take it, you know. I was like, yo, we are going to have a problem. We are going to have a big problem. Anyways, days went by and then the communication was obviously non-existent, and we were just doing the bare minimum. You know, he would wake up early because he woke up early. I would wake up early and then be like, hey, how are you doing? I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. One text. I'm not saying he said, hey, good morning and waited for me to respond. One text. one text. So I don't even get time to, even if I reply, it's okay. He will greet me again the following day. So it went on for like a week, you know. It got to a point when I was irritated. I stopped responding, you know. And then I started living my life. You know, I would go out for dates with friends. I remember we went to farmer's market with one of my friends, Kani, and then he was very mad. Why did you go to farmer's market without telling me? What makes you think that you can do that? I was like, who died and made you my dad? If you are not talking to me, I will not tell you my plans. Same goes for friendships, guys. If my friend is not talking to me, maybe I don't have a problem with my friends. With all of my friends, we don't speak every day. That's important. Even my sisters, you know. Sometimes Vamakalo, oh, she went out for dinner. Because it's something that happened during the time wherein we were not communicating. If maybe you would call me like, yeah, what are your plans for Saturday? Go. Like, oh yeah, I'm grabbing lunch, I'm going hiking, then I will tell you. You know, and I am not supposed to tell you everything. If you think as my boyfriend, you don't want to talk to me, you are mad because I'm not going to get you a loan of 180,000, and I should still say, oh, by the way, babe, me and the girls, we're going out for drinks, we're going out for mimosa breakfast. Am I stupid? Am I mumu? Am I stupid? Do I look stupid to you? Am I an imbecile? So he got really mad because one thing about men who buys you everything and gives you a whole lot of money and feel or they contribute a whole lot in your life, they want to be in control. They want to control you. They want to know exactly what you're doing, when, and with who. My lips are dry. They want to know everything you do. They feel or they deserve it. You know, they own you. You cannot do anything without consulting with them, without talking to them, without asking for permission of some sort. Because I support you, I pay for this, I bought you this, I did this for you. So why can't you tell me what you're doing? You're not supposed to leave the house without telling me where you're going. You're not supposed to breathe without telling me where you're going. First of all, you don't do the most important things in my life, you know, which is providing for me on a monthly basis. Sorry, you don't do that. The only thing you do is get me these little luxury things, you know, which I can definitely live without. So you better come right, you better come correct, or you will not be respected this side, or we don't need you, basically. I mean, if you're coming sideways and you're not really important, we can breathe and live without you, the door. And keep it closed. Don't even think of coming back. So he felt that he needed to know every detail of my life. I need to come in to ask him for permission. I need him. He felt I need him. He's a need, he's a basic need. Up there with food and shelter and water, he's up there. I was like, you just got here. I mean, you just arrived.
Hey, man, now we just arrived. Just relax. Please, man.
And you think already you are this important? No. You're too excited about life. You're too excited. So after he tried to pursue me, manipulate me, whatever the case is, and realized that he is really not getting this money, I am not taking a loan for him. And also I feel like if you want somebody to take a loan for you, you must be a little nicer. Be nice. Behave. Have manners.
It's very true that men like peace, and it's also very true that women like money. So, in order to have peace, you must also have some money, sir. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
You can't want me to take a loan for you and then you speak to me like that. I am not desperate for a relationship. I feel like that's one thing he missed, that I was not desperate for a relationship. I was alone because I wanted to. If you find a woman alone, just know that it's her choice, because men are the easiest things to get for us. You can have anybody, I believe. Oh, okay. And then I reminded him that he says I never do anything for him. I reminded him, I was like, you know very well that the life that I live and what I can afford and I cannot afford. And then I gave you 2,000 rand a couple of weeks back because we still shot like petrol. You said I must borrow you. Even when you went to Durban in July, I borrowed you money. Remember? But that I'm not counting because that was a gift. But this time around, I told you that I need to use this 2,000 rand for something and I need it by this day. So what do you mean I never do anything for you? I do according to my abilities. Amandla wami aphelela phi. That. I cannot walk into a store and buy you a Gucci t-shirt, but trust me, I can feed you. I can take you to Spur and feed you. And you're gonna have the best ribs of your life. Well, I love Spur ribs. But I can buy you a t-shirt. We can walk into Truworths, we can walk into Diesel, we can walk into the normal shops, not Louis Vuitton, whatever. We can walk into Polo. And I can dress you still. Just that amandla wam awalingani namandla wako. You can do more. I can do this small things. According to you, they're small, but to me, they're big. Because we are on different financial levels. So he got mad. It was a whole hoo-ha, you know. And then the relationship ended. Whatever we're trying to build, it ended. But also I was like, I am not mad. And I have nothing in me that is like pushing me to want to work this relationship out, because this is definitely one-sided, and I'm sensing abuse in future. I am sensing wanting to be controlled, wanting to control me, being controlled. I am sensing a very toxic relationship in future. So if this is ending, I am not begging anybody to communicate with me. I am out. So one day we're having a conversation about the 2,000 when he said that I don't do anything for him, and then I told him, oh, what about this money I gave you? And then you know, the conversation blew up and went out of control. I was like, I value my mental health. If there's one thing that I value, it's my mental health and my mental well-being and my peace of mind and just having peace in life. I am not afraid to lose people who don't want to be in my life. I am not afraid of that. And then you know what? I was like, you know what? He sent a text. I didn't even read it. I literally blocked him and deleted numbers.
Hello, mina ngikhulele South Africa. Angisabi umuntu mina la eTexini. Elangiteleli. Ngitshela umuntu into ayiyo.
Because I will not have anybody fuck up with my mental health and my peace. If you are taking more than you are giving, you have to bounce.
Ongazongitshela udoti. Ngazongitshela ukuthi angazi kwenze njani. Futhi gama lenkosi libonga. Asikizwa.
You have to leave. I can't have you. You're not supposed to be here. And I'm okay. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna whatever. But you know what? We'll get over. Look at me now. I'm over. It's been a year. I'm over it. We're good. We've moved on. And also I'm dating again. You know. So that's the beautiful thing about dating. You know, if it doesn't work out, take some time to heal or whatever, and move on. We're very young. We are very young. You know, 20s are for, you know, nibbling here and there. What do I like? Do I like to mix this and this? I don't like this, you know. Let's move away from this. So he left because I could not get him. I said no to getting him the 180,000. Don't get any loan for nobody. If you have to, involve lawyers so that the law can back you up when you say, no, but you have to pay this loan back. Because there's certain people in our lives who they need money and they cannot qualify to get the loan, but you can qualify to get the loan. If you really need to help that person, if it's a need for you to help that person, involve lawyers, involve law authorities, let it be known that this money that you're getting, it is not even for your own good, but for this person, and this person is going to pay it within this period. And if they fail to do so, they need to be held accountable. They need to be arrested or whatever. Don't take no loan for nobody. Don't do it.
Is it true that men like peace? It's very true that men like peace, and it's also very true that women like money. So, in order to have peace, you must also have some money, sir. Sprinkle, sprinkle.